Yeah. Ah, we're live, and there's something in my mouth. I think there's a hair. It's a hair. Ah, it's a hair. Okay, we're live. I don't know if there are people here. Let's see. Nobody's saying anything. I don't know where to go. 0 viewers. 1 viewer. Yay. Well, 1 viewer.
Hey, I gotta go finish up these AC units. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Jed will be sorry. Okay, Jed will be right back. He is helping his parents install AC. Yes. So let's see. Chat. Okay. Matt B is here. Hey. Van Velling, Brendan, lol too. Sounds great. Hello, Evie. Hey guys. Hey everybody. So before we start, I was gonna post a video up today. Well, I was gonna edit it last night and post it today, but last night before I started editing, my laptop showed me there's an update. So I installed the update. My laptop crashed in the middle of it. I was able to restore it and finish installing it and stuff, but then it just stopped charging and won't charge. So I took it to the store, to the Apple store, and they told me that something went wrong. Anyways, they have to take it and repair it. There's something went wrong inside. So I lost all the footage that I shot the last 2 days that I was gonna make a video from for today. So I'm not gonna have a video on how to install the wood pieces in the cabinet to attach it to the wall, unfortunately. But Jed posted up today his version of the video, so you can see it on his channel. But unfortunately, I'm not gonna have that video. I filmed a little bit yesterday. I'm gonna film later today, so hopefully I'll have a video up tomorrow. But it's gonna be like one step skipped. Let me know how the how the volume is. I'm sitting outside because it's super hot and I'm like burning up, and it's a little bit windy. So let me know if you can hear me. So hey Arizona Cactus Flower, hey Cliff Lewis, thank you so much. Yeah, my channel is definitely coming along. I have like 16 videos now, which is crazy. 16 videos. I never thought I would have that many videos by now. I'm definitely coming out of my shell a little bit more with each video. I'm getting more comfortable with it. Okay, so Robert asking, when do you expect to complete the van and get on the road? We're hoping within a month. Jed has to have a surgery when? Hopefully in a week. He has hernia. He has a hernia. So that's going to put us back in a week. But the van is coming along great. After we finish the cabinets, we just have like 2 more cabinets to build and do like final touches and stuff. But we're hoping a month. Vision Cactus Flower volume is fine here. Thank you. You sound good. Adam Sky says, good day, Evie from Australia. Wow, all the way from Australia. Good day. What time is it there? Cleva says, hi, Evie. Hi. The reset says, sounds good. Thank you so much for letting me know. Hi, Evie from Key West, Florida. Hey, how are you? Yeah, thank you, guys. How many people do we have now? Let me see. 23. Nice. I finally learned on how to do how to view my analytics for my live feeds and stuff, which is kind of cool. Yeah, so I can actually see how many people I have and whatnot. Adam Scale says 9 a.m. Wow, it is early. You're like way far ahead. In Moscow, I think is like 11 hours ahead. So I'm used to the whole time difference. I call my family every night. But 9 a.m., yeah, that's way into the future. Hidden Highway says, how's the vent veiling in Russia? Do the police bother vent veilers there? Honestly, I don't know. I think vent veiling is not huge in Russia if it's there at all, to be honest. And even if it's there, I've never heard of it in Russia. But with the police bothering, I would assume there would be encounters the police there, but in Russia, it's kind of corrupted. So even if you get in trouble with the police, you can always kind of talk it out or pay them off a little bit. Jed and I definitely want to go to Russia. We'll go there for the first time for a few weeks just to see the family and show him around. But the second time we'll go, we actually want to get a van and do some van belling there and like drive all around Russia. The roads are not very good out there, like outside of Moscow, but it's possible. So, Adam's kids Monday morning. Yeah, you're way into the future. William Winter says, "Hi Evie, I'm still stuck in Kentucky. I've never been to. No, actually, I have been to Kentucky. I've drove through part of it when I did my trip in September, but I've never actually stopped there. We'll definitely be there at some point once we hit the road." Cliff Lou says, "Hello from Vancouver, Canada." Nice. I've been to Vancouver a billion times. Last time I was there was probably like a year and a half ago. I went to see the hockey game. It was fun. Georgia says, "Hi, Evie from Indiana." Nice. I've been to Indiana a bunch of times. I have a friend who's from South Bend, Indiana, so I've been there like a billion times. I like it there. It's very flat and a lot of cornfields. We're ahead of Americans. We're ahead, or Americans will be behind. Pun intended. Nice. Yes, it seems like everybody's a little bit ahead of Americans in regards to time zones. There's a bugs. I got this hat like 2 days ago. I love it. So instead of wearing beanies, when it's hot outside, I can actually wear a hat. So, and it protects my face from burning up. Jed should be here soon. I saw him walk by over there. How do American guys compare to Russian guys? I've never actually dated a Russian guy, but from interacting with Russian guys and American guys, Russian guys tend to be a little bit more blunt, and they're also a little bit more like possessive or protective. They definitely like, at least the guys I know, they definitely have this mindset of like, I'm the man in the house, I'm going to be working, and the woman should be at the home kind of deal. I think the reason why I've never dated Russian guys is because of that, because I don't really believe in that. I think people should be equal in the relationships, and both men and women can be working, and both men and women can be at the house cooking food and stuff. So,
are we talking about feminism?
No, we're talking about how the American guys compare to Russian guys, and I told them that Russian guys tend to be a little bit more like old school minded, like man is working, woman's at the house type of deal. And that's the reason why I've never dated Russian guys, because I don't believe in that. So, yeah, they're kind of a little bit more possessive. At least the guys I know. Maybe I would assume like younger generations are probably kind of stepping away from that mindset, probably, but I don't know. Georgia says, we have those guys here too. Yes, there's definitely a lot of guys like that here in America as well. So,
especially country boys.
Jed is here. Yeah, country boys. I don't know. I've never really talked to any country boys besides you.
I'm looking at one.
Yeah, you're the first country boy.
I'm not like a straight country boy. I'm kind of a hippie, kind of my own thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Adam Scott says, "Good morning, Jed." He's from Australia, and there's 9 a.m. there. So,
how you doing?
Make sure you're in the frame. Like this.
Like this?
Like this. Yes. Okay. Love you, short, Jed. Cliffley says. Yeah.
They put the wrong guitar on it, though. They put a semi-hollow body on there. I don't think that Clapton plays one of those very often. This is like a B.B. King guitar.
Yeah.
Should have a Strat on it.
I know. We finally got our bass fixed. The one we got in the mail was a lemon. So yesterday we went to.
Yeah, I think it was
yesterday. No, the day before yesterday we went to the Guitar Center and we returned it and got the same type of bass, just the newer one that's not broken or not a lemon. A good one. Texas 2 Australia says, I'm a live stream virgin, so be gentle with me. Okay. What vape do you have, Jed? What juice do you like? RDs ask you.
This is the Fuchsia 120. I think it's called that. And the Aspire. What is this one?
This is the same tank I have.
Yeah, it's an Evo, I think, or something like that. I don't know. It's just a little tank. I just wanted a little tank that didn't use too much wattage, and it's okay flavor. I definitely I'm gonna switch over to RDA soon. As far as flavors, this is a cannoli mixed with Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispie treat, which is really good. I'm a little burnt out on it, but it's really good. I really like it. The other one I like is a Red Vines flavor, which is really good. It works. It's good. It tastes good. It lasts forever. I like this model a lot.
Okay, making sure quality is good. Okay, Jed, have you ever tried Carvin or Kiesel guitars?
Carvin, yeah, it's Carvin bass. I didn't even know they made guitars.
Yeah.
I thought they just made basses. Yeah, their basses are really nice. I'm partial to Jackson guitars and Ibanez basses, but I have an Ibanez RG guitar now, and I really like it too. Just the neck on Jackson's is so awesome, but their quality control has been going down for a while. But their new like super low end models are actually really good, especially for the price.
Nice. SC1212 Abel says, I just got a Mini Taylor, $150.
Nice. I got the Mini Martin one. I love it. It's not even real wood. It's like particle board or something. It's like pieces of wood glued together, but it sounds great. And it feels great in the hand. Like, I really like this.
I used to have a Taylor. I bought a Taylor guitar, acoustic, so I can learn how to play, but I never really touched it. So I sold it. Yeah, but Jed is going to teach me how to play guitar and bass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we're going to jam on the road and write songs, hopefully. We'll have our own little band. Arizona Cactus Flower says, LOL, fruity equals it fits. Nice. RV Roadker says, Carvin and Kiesel are USA made, custom ordered to your specs. Amazing quality, buddy. Nice. Georgia Corey says, Evie, how long have you been doing photography? You have a creative eye and humor in your pictures and videos. I've been doing photography for quite a while. I got into photography when I was still in high school. I took a photography class, and I used a film camera. And then I did photography a little bit after that, and then I took a break, like a few-year break. And then I got back into it, and I used to do some wedding photography for a while. And then that kind of burned me up, so I took a long break after that, and I'm slowly getting back into it again. So I updated my camera, I got a nice camera with some good lenses, and slowly getting back into it. And thank you, yeah, definitely. I try to be as creative as I can. So
this is a good place to shamelessly promote your Instagram.
Oh yeah.
If people want to see more.
Yeah, if you want to see more, I do have an Instagram page. It's Evie.Nova, and I also have a Facebook page as well where I post some pictures on there as well. I'm gonna try to do, once I get on the road, I'm gonna be more active on those pages for sure. Just right now, there's not a lot to take pictures of around here, unfortunately. Relatively Nomadic says, we'll be in the Big Sur and Summit mid-June. If you're close by, let's camp. Yeah, definitely. If we're close by, it would be nice to meet up for sure.
Yosemite.
Yosemite, that's how you say it? Mm-hmm. Yosemite. The Setting Sun says, you two are so cute together. I love me some Clapton. Love the t-shirt, Jed. Oh, thank you. I think we're cute together. We're a cute couple. Yeah. If we ever had kids, our kids would be very cute, but we're not having any kids. So, cool. Stay with it. You have talent. Thank you. Yeah, definitely gonna stick with that. I love it. I love doing photography and now videography as well. I started a little bit of videography when I was in school in New York. It was more of their like history behind it and like what's it called?
Theory.
Yeah. I did some editing, but not a lot of filming. So now I'm getting into it and I love it. Larissa says, just finished Jed's video. The new cabinets look great, y'all. Thank you. Yeah, unfortunately, I lost all the footage from those 2 days where we are putting the wood inlays. So I'm not going to have a video on that, but I'm going to try to post a video tomorrow if I able to film today. So Jed, we just built 2 small foam cabinets, used foam safe CA glue worked excellent. Doesn't swell up like the Gorilla Glue. Makes a strong joint because the CA wicks into both joints. Nice. What is a CA
We're gonna
glue?
look for that. Where can we get that locally? I looked at the link you sent me, and I greatly appreciate that because the Gorilla Glue sucks ass. I'm so sick of it. We are moving on to something else. Next cabinet for sure. Is there a place to get that stuff locally, or do you have to order it online? Because yeah, the Gorilla Glue is not. It expands too much. She spent all day yesterday cleaning up all the excess Gorilla Glue. Yeah. And there's got to be a better way. We really want to try that CA glue.
Yeah, it really took me like all day to scrape off all the excess glue, but we definitely used a lot of it though. We definitely went a little bit overboard with that. I don't know, how much weight can the shelves hold?
A lot. John had just one of his top cabinets that had no support on the bottom. I think he said he had 100 pounds of canned food in one of them, and he said it was not an issue. He had his other van that he built had a foam cabinet with nothing supporting the bottom except for the very edge, and I was sitting on it, and it did not flex at all. They're ridiculously strong. Oh, and to answer your comment, Cliff Lewis, I'm writing a song right now, and we're gonna make a music video for it together and learn how to play it together, and so you'll eventually see that.
Yeah, yeah. Once we put the fiberglass screens and gripper pins on the cabinets and it dries, they're gonna be super strong. RV Road says, not trying to rush you guys, but if you ever end up married, you will have to load the van onto a boat and tour another country for a year.
We were just talking the other day about getting a expedition vehicle and traveling worldwide. Actually, that's kind of been my dream ever since I knew what they were. I've been like, man, I got to do that. That would be so cool to do that full time.
Yeah, I can definitely
just travel the world.
Yeah, we're talking about getting one in Russia, and then from there we can like tour that side of the planet easily. So plus it will make doing traveling all across Russia a lot easier because roads in Russia, when you get outside of the big cities, are not kept up at all. Very hard to drive on if you have like a normal car. So, Papa Joe says hi. By the way, hi. Which one of you is Jed? Okay. Hey Evie, can you do theirs? I don't know. Can I do theirs? What are theirs?
If the super chat donations start going, maybe we'll think about it.
Yeah.
Depends on what it is.
Yeah, if the super chat donations start going, we might. It depends on what it is.
Everything's got a price, my friend.
Yeah.
I mean everything.
Papa Joe says worldwide trip would be sweet. Yes, it would be. I've definitely traveled quite a bit in my time. I mean, I've traveled a lot in Europe, and I've been to Egypt and countries around there. I've been to Mexico and Canada and Hawaii, but I've done it all by plane. So, but actually like traveling in the van around it would be amazing. And when I was in Europe, I mean, I stop somewhere in Europe every time I go back home, but I only have like a day or two there usually. So I don't see a lot. So all the countries I've been to before, I definitely want to go again and explore it from a different point of view. Matt B says, I have a friend that is doing that. That's awesome. Does your friend has like a YouTube channel or pictures or Instagram? Because that would be cool to see. Hobby Lobby has it. Oh, about the glue. Hobby Lobby has it, but go to local model airplane hobby store and they have the best. Just make sure it says foam safe.
Thank you so much for that information.
Yeah,
Greatly appreciate it.
We definitely have a Hobby Lobby around here, don't we? I think I've seen it somewhere. Red Flinger says, what part of Russia did you grow up in? I was born and raised in Moscow, not too far away from the city center. It was like northwest part of Moscow, maybe 15 minutes away from Red Square. And then my grandma used to live like 5-minute walk from Red Square, and I spent a lot of time there. So yeah, definitely, I grew up city. I'm definitely a city girl. You need a big plastic bag for the dare. Do you have one? Damn, what are we getting ourselves into?
I don't know.
I don't know if we have big plastic bags around here. Large Taiwan says, hello, Jed, we're watching from a webcam office. Nice. Georgia Curry says, weren't the original foam caps done with the white glue, like school glue? I'm not sure. What did John, right? His name is John.
What's the question?
weren't the original foam caps done with the white glue, like a school glue?
They were done. He used Gorilla Glue to join the foam together, and then he used the Gildan Gripper paint to glue the screen on, which is like, it's like part paint, part glue. It's really weird stuff.
Or was that only the paper mache stuff? I think for the paper mache stuff they used regular school glue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. For the paper mache part they used the regular school glue. Have you made Into the Mystery temporary tattoo yet? No, we haven't. We haven't even looked into it yet.
I just sent out an email to see if I can get that done with my guy.
Nice. He's on top of that. Yes, they have Instagram. We'll send it to you. Thank you so much. SC1212 says favorite artists. Are we talking about music artists or like visual artists, like photography or videography, or like painters? Yeah, he's definitely one of my favorite artists in regards to visual arts.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you have an amazing talent.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's only gonna get better and better. So, Hidden Highway says Russia's famous for having the season when the roads get really muddy. Yes, that's true. That right after winter ends with snow starting to melt, the roads, especially like outside of Moscow, are horrible. Jed and Evie, do you guys have each a favorite movie? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I saw Manchester by the Sea. That was pretty good.
That's definitely in our list of favorite movies for sure.
I like movies that make you feel something, and I love Manchester by the Sea too. It's a beautiful little town.
Yeah. What movie we saw the other day? The super scary one.
The ghost one.
Yeah.
You couldn't sleep all night.
Yeah.
Haunting in Connecticut.
Yeah, we saw Haunting in Connecticut the other night, and it was super scary, and I couldn't sleep all night. I definitely liked it because it was very like psychological-ish, but it was very scary.
They had a story to it too. It wasn't just jump scares. They had a story to it.
Yeah, there was a story.
Heart-touching story.
Yeah. Arizona Cactus says boat yacht in your future, possibly. Boat? Yeah, boat. Yeah, that would be cool for sure. Dan Rose from UK, and it's midnight there. You saying? Yeah, nice. The dare is to blow up the plastic bag. Can you do it? Blow up plastic bag, like filled with air and like pop it. If we do the super chat, then we possibly can do it. Jed, you would make much dollars here in Taiwan. Thank God everyone's wearing such fabulous hats. Thank you. I just got this hat like a few days ago at Walmart, out of all the places. I never shopped at Walmart before, but I really like it. It's fun. It's a lot better than a beanie. I like it. It protects my face from the sun. I'm super pale, so I burn very easily. Music artists. What's your favorite music artist?
Tool.
Tool? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I have a favorite. It depends on my mood. Depends on the song. I don't know. Yeah, I was never able to answer that question. What's my favorite music artist? Because it always changes.
Yeah, I mean, like if all music were to disappear and I could only listen to one band or artist ever again, it would be Tool.
It would be Tool. Yeah, I have to think about that one. I missed your last video. Did you attach screen to the foam panels? No, not yet. That's going to be the next step. I'm going to finishing up removing the excess glue from it after this video, and then after that, once I clean it all up, we should be able to start doing the screen. So maybe the video after this next one that I post. Aaron says, just want to say hi and love the vids. Thank you so much, and hello. Shout out from Minnesota, from YouTube. Ooh, I don't know how to say it. Ooh, thank you, Trayvon. Thank you so much. I'll get to your message here in a second. Do you guys have an idea how long more before you get on the road from Papa Joe? Because Jed has to get a surgery. We're thinking maybe a month, probably. We're getting close to being done. So yeah, hopefully a month or so. The Mighty Roads was a big part of what stopped the German invasion during World War II. Yes, the muddy roads and the cold. No, the cold was the War of 812, the French War. Napoleon froze to death. That's what stopped them. Are you two young people build a faith and character? We're not religious people at all. So, yeah, I do believe in like spirits and stuff though. Then Rose says, just bought my Sprintra. We'll be building over the summer. Cheers for the vids on help and thoughts. That's awesome. What year is your Sprintra? And good luck on your build. Mike Howard says, yo, Mike Howard. SC12 says, I've been following the new Norwegian artist Aurora. She's absolutely amazing. Thank you. I'll definitely check her out. Doris said, thank you so much. Helps a lot. You gonna follow? No. Okay. I had 48 says, yes, blow it up and pop it. Well, if you do the super chat, we just might. I'm pro floppy hat. Nice. Thank you. I really like it. RB Road says, Jed, best concert you have ever been to?
Either Tool or Rob Zombie. It's kind of hard to pick. Tool was like a spiritual experience. Rob Zombie was like a what is happening experience.
Yes.
They're both very stimulating.
Pastor Peter says, just saying a couple that prays together stays together. I don't think you have to pray together to stay together. There's other ways you can, there's a lot of things you can do to stay together. So
think about it. Everything you say is a prayer.
Yeah. Matt Stern says, check out Let's Not Panic. They just did South America and Toyota. They have a podcast in a few bits. Thank you. We'll definitely check them out. Dan Travels, other than van building, what do you guys do to have fun? Or is it all work these days? For right now, it's mostly just work. Sometimes we try to like go on walks and take some pictures. But for now, it's just all work, really. And watching movies.
Music. I like
music.
I like music a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so Trayvon, finally got your message. I dare you to tell a bad joke in a real enthusiastic way.
Okay, so two fish are swimming along in the river, and one of them hits their head on a wall, and he says, damn. Because it's they ran into a dam.
Oh, now I get it. I had a bad joke like this. I thought about it this morning, but I need to remember what it was. Give me like a few minutes and I'll remember it, and then I'll tell it, okay? Matt B, I sent the link to you in messages on your photography page. There's a video of that venture vehicle. Thank you so much. I'll definitely check it out once we're done here. And Reset and Trayvon and SC1212, thank you so much again. I would really, really appreciate it. My savings is definitely running, getting lower now because of the van build. But all the major purchases are down besides the high top though, so that's good. Nick says, currently building my GMC Savannah 2500, just installed it today. Thanks for inspirational videos. Nice. That's awesome, and you're welcome. What did you use to insulate it? My friendly pup, I have Eric Clapton, cassettes.
Classics of my LeBaron. You would drive a LeBaron.
Those cassettes, super baked on edibles. Nice.
Let me guess, it's that red color with the convertible, with like the tan convertible, all like cracked up and dry.
Yeah. 08 plates, LWB for Europe travels now. I finished my degree.
Where's that?
Yeah, I'm not understanding. I'm sorry.
Oh, 08 plate, long wide box for Europe travels now. I'm finishing my degree. I think he's saying, I don't know what the plate means. Long wide box. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah.
Aiden, hi. I'm new to the channel. Thank you, and hello, Aiden. How are you today? Large timeline, Jed. Can we see your eyes? The ghosts here want to see you. You can see his eyes in his videos. Clip Lewis says, tool rules. Yes, it does. Traven says, woo, 20 donation hype. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much.
It's too bright out here to be flaunting my pretty eyes.
Yeah. Ivy says, okay, guys, favorite foods? Let's see. I love crackers, Ritz crackers. Twix. If you're talking about real food, I love caviar. I actually just got a small jar of it at the Russian store. I love pelmenis, which is Russian dumplings. I love cheese, any kind of cheese. Plain bread with cheese is my favorite.
I like her pierogies.
Yeah, pierogies are good. Yeah. Okay. Puni something says, damn. Keith Butler says, Aiden, you're going to love this channel. Jed and Eve are awesome. Thank you so much, Keith. Hidden Highways, have you been to Crater Lake much? Me and my dad camped there last summer. I've actually never been there. Ever since I moved here, I wanted to go, but I haven't got out that way yet.
I have.
You have?
Yeah, I went there. It was super nice at the bottom. I was
Yeah.
out riding my motorcycle. I was just out for the day. It was super nice and sunny. And then I got up to the top and it was all snow. It was crazy. I rode through it though because I wanted to see it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
We'll go. We'll have to go.
Yeah. Striking Hand says, howdy from England, loving the vids, keep up the good work. Thank you so much, Striking Hand. We really appreciate it. And Nathan says, okay, thank you, Keith. Josh says, how much have you budgeted for the build? I saved up quite a bit of money because I needed to buy the van. I think I saved up a total of $10,000, and that's including buying the van. And I wanted to buy the van around $5,000 mark. So I put aside $5,000 for the actual build. And we're coming in about that, including the high top. Well, a little bit over because we did have to buy an extra fan and that, you know, a more expensive battery and stuff. But yeah, that's how much I had budgeted for. No butt crack tonight. Not tonight, Booney. I'm sorry. Aina says, hi, I like this channel so far. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. We definitely have a lot more videos coming up. And once we get on the road, it's going to be even more interesting and fun. Pastor says, staying our 10% is our duty, even on YouTube. My friend Pau says, it is a Burgundy Red.
Knew it.
Sweet 88 edition.
I knew it.
Nice.
I knew it.
Daniel M says, hi. Hey, Daniel. Denver says 2008 long wheelbase Sprinter van. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, 8 Sprinter. That's awesome.
My friendly pup, you gotta get a Flowmaster on that thing and some sweet rims.
Annabella says, where in Oregon would you suggest for van living? Looking to go there and wanted to know your thoughts, opinions. Thanks. Love the channel, both yours and Jet's. Thank you so much, Annabella. You know, I still don't know much about Oregon because I've only been in Portland area. I would think the coast is very chill. And I've seen some people Vanderbilt there and stay for a while on the coast. Mm-hmm. Do you have any suggestions?
Depends on what you like. You like wilderness or you like city? If you like city, don't go to Salem. Salem sucks. Go to Portland. If you like ocean, anywhere on the coast is great. Astoria is really nice. I like Astoria a lot.
Mountains, the beautiful mountains here. If you like mountains.
Yeah, there's lots of mountains. Mount Hood National Forest is beautiful.
Aiden says, how old are you, Evie? I am 27, and I'll be 28 later this year. Dan says, do you enjoy discovering cool restaurants along the way, or do you plan on saving money by cooking in the van, or both? We're definitely going to be doing both. I definitely enjoy good food, and discovering cool restaurants is definitely something we're going to do, but we're also going to try and cook as much as we can to save money for sure, because we definitely want to save our money and use it on other things besides food. Like someone says, Friendly Pop, remember 2007 in the back seat. They have their own conversation going. YouTuber says, any advice for a homeless guy down on his luck? Well, are you living in the vehicle? Do you have a vehicle you can live in? And also depends on the area. I know here in Portland, there's a lot of homeless shelters. There's a lot of them that help out. There's a lot of resources here. So definitely look up any resources you have around you. There is a lot of great organizations out there that help. Here in Portland, there's a lot of kitchens that you can go and have food at. A lot of places that will give you free clothing. A lot of places that can help you with getting your resume updated, or find a job, or find like a temporary jobs, or even housing. So it's just, look up the resources, because there's a lot of resources out there to help you, for sure.
Spend as much time in silence as you can, like silence in your mind, just being in the moment, and don't give up. Just keep going.
Yeah, don't give
That's
up.
my advice.
Keep going.
Rock bottom is like, everybody is like afraid of losing everything and, you know, hitting the bottom, but the bottom is the most freeing place you can be. The world is like, you can do anything at that point. You don't have all these things you're stuck in, you know. So it's actually like, if you look at it that way, it's actually quite a beautiful place to be, besides, you know, trying to figure out the survival stuff. I know that's hard, just trying to survive. But if you can get the survival part figured out, then yeah.
Do you watch Deviant Art? I like giantism. I don't never watch it. I don't know what it is.
That's got to be some kind of sexual perverted thing.
Yeah.
Coming from large Taiwan.
Right. Yeah. RV Road Chris says, roughly how far out are you guys from eating a high top? As soon as we get on the road, we're gonna, like the day before we get on the road, we're gonna call them up and place an order. They take about a week and a half to 3 weeks to make it, because they make it to order for the vans that are extended body. So we're gonna place an order and then drive to California and put it up. So if we're gonna be done with everything and leave in a month, so probably a month and 3 weeks or so from adding the high top. SC1212 says, favorite pizza toppings?
Pineapple?
Yes. Cheese.
Cheese.
I love cheese and pineapple.
Bacon. Bacon and pineapple go really well.
Yeah.
Canadian bacon.
Canadian bacon and pineapple, yeah. Lowell Charles says, I haven't actually watched any of your videos yet. I'm a new subscriber because you gave me awesome advice on Chelsea Vicari's live stream the other night. Can't wait to watch your stuff. Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I try to watch her live streams as much as I can. She has a lot of them, so it's kind of hard to catch them sometimes. But yeah, I am gonna try to do the video on the YouTube stuff soon, to kind of give advice to the new YouTubers. I mean, I don't know a lot, but at least I can talk about what I so far have learned. Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing again, and definitely watch some of my videos. They're pretty cool. And his as well. He has awesome videos, and he's been around for a long time now. Yeah. How about just doing a GoFundMe for the roof?
No, we're capable of working. We don't have any disabilities or anything like that. If we needed the money for something like that, we didn't have it. We just figure out how to make the money. I don't believe in GoFundMe unless you're you know, you got some medical emergency or something, or you're unable to work completely and people want to help you. Otherwise, I think that whole thing is that would be abusing not only the system but your viewers to do that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that.
Yeah, we're capable of doing it ourselves. Even if I didn't have money saved up for it, we would figure something out. We would work. We would save up. We would get it later on. We do have enough money saved up for sure. So, love you guys. Keep up the kids.
Vids.
The vids. He says the kids. The vids. Yes. Thank you, Pooney. Papa Joe says Goonies.
Never say die. Woo!
Yeah. Pastor says, can we do a Sky prayer of sentence? No, thank you. Large Smile says, Jed, do you meet up with fans that travel to America?
Not when their screen name is Large Taiwan. You creep me out, man. You're funny. Keep going. You crack me up, but.
Yeah. Ah, good. Okay. With or maybe without Evie. You know, if you ever came to here and wanted to meet up with him without me, I probably wouldn't want that, because I could only imagine what you have planned for him. And I definitely don't want him to get kidnapped to be taken to Taiwan for a sex trade.
Or fingered.
Yeah. Labo Trust says, wait, is that Into the Mystery? Haha, dude, I love your videos. What a small world. Yes, it is Into the Mystery.
Woo!
Yeah. My friendly Pop says, could get in 2007 or something, but the 88 Classic matches my lifestyle. I was into the discotheque. Nice, nice. How old are you, Jed?
30.
He is 30. He's a little bit older than me. Clip6510, hey, Evie and Jed, love your video. Love you guys. Love your guys' videos. I know Jed is a big music fan and was wondering if he was a fan of Soundgarden and Audioslave and what he thinks about Chris Cornell passing away.
Yes, I am. I think it's sad, man. Most musicians, especially like rock and metal musicians, probably pop ones too, they're all hurt, and they're. I mean, that might not be the main reason why they do music, but they have these deep feelings that they can't express any other way besides music, and sometimes that doesn't even work. I was reading about it. It looks like he might have had some. He took a couple extra drugs, and I think it was Ativan or something, a benzo. So that might have been part of it. But I mean, you listen to his lyrics over the years. He obviously had some pretty deep stuff going on that was unresolved. So I think that happens a lot. I don't think it's always drugs that makes us lose these great musicians early.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is the internal things that either cause them to do drugs or to take their own lives. It's pretty sad.
Yeah. My friend Pep says, Onward, something is nice, lets you mullet flow to the AC/DC. Nice. Vegan Production says, I hit rock bottom when I started making Eric Jacobs videos. And I would think that anybody would hit rock bottom when doing videos on Eric Jacobs, to be honest. Actus Flowers.
I don't know. Some of them are trying to expose him because he's a total douche, and he's like a con man. He's ripping people off, and a lot of people are naive and don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Maybe they're trying to help people by exposing him or whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Arizona Cactus Flower says, a tip to save money, I make my own nut milk, almonds at the CV Vitamix machine. Oh, that's cool. I've definitely heard people making their own almond milk, but never tried it. Like breast milk, how do you make it? Kibato says, I was going to go the regular van like you all, but I went to U-Haul and got a 2012 Chevy van with a 10-foot box on it. I was like, buy van and add a high top, or buy something with that high top. Nice.
Good move.
That's definitely a good move. I definitely, before I met Jedem, I was looking into buying a van. I was researching on the box trucks. I couldn't find anything that was in good condition or a right price, unfortunately.
Yeah, had we found a good deal on one, like as good of a deal as we got on this one, it was in our price range, we probably would have gotten that.
Yeah.
We got a great deal on this van. It's a good van, so.
Well, you guys be hiking Angel's Landing in Moab, Utah, all the way to the top, holding on the chains.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. We don't know. We don't plan that. We don't plan stuff like that. So if we ever get to that point, then we'll probably will or might. Dean Half says, hello, Dean. What is that vape, dude? You look so chill.
It's a fuchsia or whatever, 120, and an Aspire tank. I want to go RDA.
Yeah.
But it works.
The Reset, thank you so much again. We definitely appreciate it. Watchman, I will donate if a client goes private room with me. No, thank you. Trevon says, what? Yes. Awesome. Thank you guys so much.
I'll do it. Who said that?
Large Taiwan.
I'll do it.
You want to go in the private room with him?
Yeah.
He'll do it for the right amount.
It's gonna cost you though.
Yeah. RV Roadker says, do either of you do gaming? If so, PS4, Xbox. I used to do a little bit of gaming. I used to have an Xbox 360, and then I had an Xbox One, and then I sold it. Don't do any gaming anymore, though, unfortunately.
Last console I had was a Sega Genesis.
I used to have a Nintendo, the 64, was it? And the Cube. But it was back home, like when I was in Russia. Me and my brother used to play a lot of Nintendo when growing up. Misha says, I love both of you, and I'm quietly following the band life path. I could never document it on video like you both, so thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for loving us and for quietly following the band life path. I never thought I would be documenting my life on video and posting it for the world to see, but now I'm doing it. So never say never. Dan Rose says, what time is it there? Always end up watching your vids while falling asleep. It is currently like 4:30 p.m. here. Yeah, 4:30 p.m. The first video I did was like way late in the night, and then I realized that the East Coast is like almost midnight, and then there's also people from the country. So I'm trying to do it a little bit earlier in the day so most people can join in. YouTube says, I was on GoFundMe for a blown liver. It saved my life. The internet is my life now. I owe everything to broadband. That's awesome. I'm so glad that, the internet saved your life. GoFundMe can definitely can do a lot of good. I would never use it unless I have a medical emergency of some sorts and I absolutely need help from
our
other
van
people.
burns down and we're not going to get paid for a month and we need like,
Yeah.
you know, $100 to get some food or something. That's different, but
Yeah.
just to get a high top, that's just a convenience.
It's a convenience.
That's not
Yeah.
cool with me.
But YouTube, I'm so glad that you're here with us right now.
Yeah, I'm glad you're able to help people help you.
Yeah, RV Roadker says, sorry for so many questions, but who are your favorite van RV dweller YouTubers? I don't think I have favorites. I definitely watch quite a few of them. I watch Chelsea Vicari. I know she's not technically a van dweller. I used to watch Hobo Alley, not anymore. I watched the Pandemonium. Her videos are pretty cool. They're definitely getting better with each video she puts up. She always does the finger and the laugh. It's kind of funny. Sometimes I watch the Caravan Carolyn. I watch Nomadic Fanatic sometimes. I watch it to just kind of I watch it so I know what not to be, or how not to make videos, or how not to do van dwell or RV life, really. So yeah, what are yours?
I don't want to answer that because I don't want to leave anybody out and make anybody feel bad, and I'm bad with remembering names.
Yeah, there's definitely more. Like, I try to, like, every time a new van dwelling channel pops up in my feed, I'll definitely try to watch some new videos, and if I like them, I'll follow. But don't really have, like, my absolute favorites, though. YouTube says I was in Taiwan once. Nice. I've never been to Taiwan. But
Backroads Banner and Wizard Dream.
Yes, Wizard Dream. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wizard Dream, yes.
Question's awesome.
Aside from Just Channel, what van RV channels is your favorite? We just answered that. Jed, don't you want to end up tied in someone else's van? Where is your sense of adventure? It puts the lotion. What? Don't you want to end up tied up in someone else's van? Where is your sense of adventure? It puts the lotion on its skin. Come on, it does it whenever it's told.
That's creepy as hell, man.
That's super creepy.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Can you explain more about the Eric scam? I watch his videos and would like to know. So go to his older videos. There's, like a year or two ago. Also, there's a lot of videos out there that kind of talk more about it. So if you type in Nomadic Fanatic scam or Nomadic Fanatic exposed, you'll be able to see a lot of videos. I still don't know much about it. I didn't do a lot of research on that, but yeah, what I heard is he scammed a lot of people. He started like a GoFundMe or something for something, and then he took the money and didn't do what he said he was gonna do, or he also sold his broken RV to somebody.
Even if he didn't do all that, I just don't like his victim mentality. There's nothing more disgusting to me than a victim mentality. He's definitely he's got that sense of entitlement. The world owes me everything, and I'm a victim to everything.
Yeah.
And everything owes me something. I don't like that.
Yeah, he's definitely plays the victim card all the time, and he's always right. Like in each video you watch him, I think it was a few videos back, he showed up somewhere and the place was closed, and the way he was talking about it, like, how dare they to be closed, like they should be open, and like the way he just talks, he's always right, and the world owes him stuff, and I don't like that personally. Cliff says, thank you for answering my question. You rock. Hope you two keep making videos for a long time. Thank you so much. We're definitely not planning on stopping making videos.
As long as it stays fun for the most part.
Yeah, as long as we're having fun with that. I'm not going to be making videos if I'm not having fun with that. So, love will travel. You guys seem rad as heck. I love music too, and I'm starting van life soon. I'd love to meet you guys and maybe collab on YouTube sometime when I start traveling. Either way, you guys are cool. Thank you so much. Yeah, it would be fun to meet up for sure and do a collab video or something. It would be cool. Azun Cactus Flower says, you guys crack me up. Thank you. Do you do rants? I've never done a rant video, although I have watched a few of them and I think they're hilarious. I definitely had some ideas the last few days to do not like a rant video, but like a reaction video to some videos I saw. I think that would be kind of cool. So maybe I'll do some reaction videos. So my channel is not just about van life, but more about me. Yeah. But yeah, we don't do rants. We've never done rants videos.
I've done one.
You've done one?
Yeah.
He's done one.
I've done a couple.
I've never done rants
I
videos.
did one about escaping the rat race. I did one about what was that about? Haters or something.
Yeah. My friend Bob Taiwan would pay for sure, Jet. We have been internet friends a long time. He would pay his noodle money to be with you, even for a minute. I'm pretty sure a lot of people would pay a lot of money to be with him, even for a minute.
I don't know about that.
You have a lot of people comment on your videos talking about your hotness and being with you. Cliff says, I'm looking into buying a van and hitting the road this summer. Would I better to get a Dodge Caravan camperized or start from scratch like you have? You know, it all depends on what you want. You know, if you want to build it and make like your own design and make sure it's built well, then I would buy a cargo van and build it. But if you don't want to deal with the building event, if you just want to buy it, like maybe do some minor adjustments to get on the road, then I would buy one that's already built. So yeah, it just depends on what you really want to do. And it says, I'm back. Welcome back. Like someone says, no disrespect, Evie. I know he's your man. Thank you. Matt B says, it is 7:38 p.m. in Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee is like, what, 3 hours ahead? Yeah. Denro says, cheers, gotta go. Good luck with the rest of the cabins. Keep up all posted as always. Thank you so much, Denro. Oh my goodness. Whereas any ideas you are taking from Backroads Banner?
Not on this build. On my Astro, I did that vinyl, but I didn't do it right. I just glued it straight onto the metal. It didn't really work. He glued the vinyl on top of foam and put that on top of Luan, and then bolted the Luan down. That worked really well, but I just glued it straight on. It didn't really work.
We're going to have 72 people now watching us. That's nice. Awesome. SC1212, boxers, briefs, or thong? Of them. He doesn't wear anything.
Nope, commando.
He goes commando. I sometimes go commando. If I don't go commando, I wear a thong. Definitely not briefs or boxers. Damn, this turned into the roast of Pneumatic Fanatic. Not necessarily, we just talked about him a little bit because somebody asked. Hidden Highway says, Will Prowse is hilarious and makes RV living look so fun. He is very funny, for sure. He is.
Yeah, I like him.
I like his videos, especially his rants. He's definitely like his own type of guy. He says, Adventure Van Man is a great channel for those that have not seen it. Brian is awesome.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah, he does seem like a good guy. I've only seen a few of his videos, but I like them. Will is super smart, I agree. Yes, he is a very smart guy. He's definitely a genius in his own way, for sure. Him and you two are my favorite. Thank you so much, Hidden Highways. Where is Backroads Banner? He disappeared, it seems.
Last time I talked to him was when I was in Texas, and he was really busy. He had a lot of stuff going on, so he was kind of putting the channel on the back burner.
Yes.
I lost his number because my phone broke and I had to get a new one, and I switched from Android to Apple, so I don't know how to get his number back, but I'm going to try to email him pretty soon here and see what he's up to.
Yeah, Q says he's not seen him in a long time as well.
Yeah, Mike's a good guy.
Adams says maybe he met up with the Taiwan guy. Maybe.
I doubt that.
And he disappeared. Maybe he is back in Taiwan now, working as a sex trade or something.
I sincerely doubt that.
Yeah. Ibegin says, yo, made the videos exposing him. Check my playlist. Yeah, so whoever asked about the whole pneumatic thing, check out Ebegin Productions. I bet he made a lot of videos on him.
Yeah, Crooked Nanny too.
Yeah.
Stickers kind of does. That channel does some really funny, like, goofy outtake kind of videos about Nomadic Fanatic and some of the other like e-beggars or whatever, like Elvis, and there's a few other ones.
Cool, we'll check them out. I fucking hate that ass Chuck Eric Jacobs. Yeah, a lot of people do. Are you going to put AC in the van? Portable are a good option. We're not going to put any portable AC in the van.
You know what? It's 85 out here right now. We just got our windows tinted. It's 85 out here right now. The van's been out in the sun all day, and it's way cooler inside the van than it is outside.
Yeah, plus a portable AC, they draw a lot of power. And, you know, if you sit in the van that's been, you know, with the AC on and you're somewhere hot and then you go outside, then you're going to feel a lot hotter than it actually is. And I think it's just let your body adjust to the temperature and you're not going to feel as hot.
Yeah, we're just going to follow good weather.
Yeah. Lopak says, does Evie play musical instrument? Not yet. We got a bass guitar. So Jed is going to teach me how to play bass and guitar. And yeah, so hopefully soon you'll be watching me play some instruments. Arden says, just want to say hi from California. Hey, from Oregon. Gipatla says they bought her a bass and Jed is teaching her to play. Yes. Papa Joe says Jed's rants are awesome. Maybe he'll do more. YouTube says heard he has a child. I don't know if he does or not. None of my business really. And Lapak says, how do you guys meet each other? We actually met for YouTube. I was planning the van life and I was looking into buying a van and starting a build, and I had everything planned out. I still had some questions that I couldn't answer just by watching videos, and I heard that Jed is coming back to Portland, and I happen to live in Portland, so I messaged him asking if I can check out his van and ask him some questions to help with my build, and that's how we met. Yeah. That was in relation to the Taiwan guy asking if you wanted to meet up. Okay. Love will travel. Honestly, what is more important for you when making videos? The income for travel, the fun of creating, or the community you build? For making videos, having fun while creating it is definitely more important to me than anything else. The community that gets created from doing that is definitely awesome because you get to meet a lot of people and you have that community, you know, that kind of help you and give you tips and suggestions. The income that comes from making videos, it's definitely would be nice. I mean, right now I'm not really making any money from it, but if the money does come with making videos, it will definitely help a lot. It would be nice, but it's not my main goal. When I make videos, it's not my, you know, it's not it's not the reason why I started the YouTube channel and making videos.
For me, the money came first. Up until like now it's fun, but for a while it was the only way I made money to eat. So I had to make money that I thought people would like, or I had to make videos that I thought people would like and want to watch. So I catered more to my audience than I did to myself. There were videos I wasn't that passionate about. Like, I cared about it. I thought it was cool. I thought I had the information. I could help people with it and make some money at the same time. So the money came first, the fun came second, and the community was a side effect. But now I'm switching it to completely forgetting about the money and focusing on the fun part first, making the videos I want to watch that I think that I would want to see somebody else make, that I would enjoy watching. And the money in the community will be a side effect of that.
Yeah.
I had to focus on the money part for a while to survive, you know, to pay some of my bills. I've been using credit cards to pay credit cards since I started doing this, and using credit cards to survive since I did this. And so the money part had to come first, just to survive, you know, to have food and pay bills.
Yeah, I was able to save enough money to buy the van and build it. And once we're done on the road, I'll still have a little bit of money so I can survive for a little bit of doubt making any money on YouTube or any other jobs. But I'll definitely would need to figure out how to make money while I'm on the road, whether it's doing like online jobs or something else. If my channel brings me money, that would be amazing, but I'm not really counting on it. So
yeah, I'm at the point now where, you know, I make $600 to $900 a month from the ads, and then like I think 150 I think from Patreon, maybe 130, and anywhere from 100 to up to 500 from the people using my Amazon links.
Yeah.
So I've got enough to survive now, so I don't have to, you know, try to make videos. But I still have a few that I really want to make, like comparing the fans and comparing the sliding door to the barn doors on the side of the van, and comparing the Astro to the full-size van, just because I know people will find that useful.
Yeah.
Some people will find that useful.
Yeah, I haven't made any money from Amazon links, maybe like $2, but I haven't seen it yet. No money for Patreon. I think I have like $11 or something there. So I'm not making any videos. I'm not making any money by making these videos right now or running this channel, but hopefully in the future I will. Who knows? Arizona Cactus says, Jed is being so modest. Jed's being so modest on being a stud. Yes, he is. Misha says, cool hats, both of you. Thank you. I really like this hat. I love it. Labo Charles says, what's the average amount of money you like to maintain while traveling? Don't need to answer, just asking for my own travel soon.
I'd like to have $2,000 a month so that I can eat out when I want to try new foods whenever I want. If I want to eat out every day, I can. If I want to get into places like admissions, to like parks and museums, concerts, whatever, I can do that. I think $2,000 a month on the road, you're not limited. When you only have about 1,000, you're kind of limited. You can only eat certain foods. You have to eat cheap. You can only travel so much. You can't drive as much. You can't get into places, stuff like that. I've passed by so many cool like tourist attractions and cool things that I thought would have been awesome to go to because I just didn't have any money. And having like $2,000 a month would eliminate that.
Yeah, I think about 2,000 a month would be perfect to pay whatever bills you have. If you don't have a lot, it also depends on how, what bills you have.
Yeah, I mean, plus you can get health insurance at that point, which is like $500 a month. Having health insurance would be really nice. You can have full coverage on the van, like total full coverage and everything.
Around 2,000 income, and then I definitely want to have some sort of savings put aside as well, just in case if something does happen to the van or to us. So I have that, little savings or like emergency money.
Yeah.
For those purposes.
I'm working on another source of income right now too, so I think pretty soon money won't be an issue anymore.
C12 says, my favorite rant YouTuber Miranda sings.
I haven't seen her.
I don't know who that is. RV Roadker says, fan of Just Incredible? Question for both of you.
Yeah, I like him a lot. He's a straight shooter.
I've heard of him. I've never actually watched any of his videos though. Last one says, Jed, I'm not so creepy. I take swim in the village pond every week. Scrub places. Nice.
Places, huh?
Yeah, Hidden Highway says, Will has mentioned Jed a few times. You should stop by the Bay Area and do a crossover episode with him.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Well, yeah, I definitely saw the video where he mentioned Jed. Winnow Darling says, hey, hello. Wondering About says, who's going to do your high top conversion? It's a place...
Fiberine.
It's in California, not too far away from LA. It's a family-run business, and they've done high tops for a lot of van veilers. Hope Valley is one of them. I've seen some other van veiling channels that did high tops through them for sure. It's a good company. As far as the best van build, Bug Out Moda has an awesome van. You know what? I've seen some of his videos, and he does have a pretty cool van. But I hate the way he talks or does his videos, so I was able to only watch like 2 of his videos, and then I was done. So
CBI double R.
Yeah, I cannot stand it. But he does have a pretty cool van now. JJ Will says, F subject. Do you guys think that applying the screen before cutting would come out the same result? Somebody left me a comment on my video saying that they built the cabinets and they took a gigantic piece of foam, applied the screen with the group paint, and then they draw out the cabinets, like the sides, and cut it out after that, and then glued it together, and it worked. I would think cutting foam that already has screens and group paint on it would be hard, and you probably would have to use a power tool to do that, I would assume.
I don't think you need a power tool to do that, but I think that gluing the foam together somehow would be easier without the screen on there.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
If you glue the foam together before applying the screen, when you apply the screen on the corners and the gripper paint, I think it makes it even stronger. But I mean, you can probably do it either way. It will probably still work. Just Incredible is fucking awesome. I love his straightforward attitude on van veiling subscribers. And for just being different and not caring what people think. I respect people like that. Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Agree.
Yeah. Windolin says, what are you guys planning on doing for cash while on the road? Like I said, I have a little bit of money saved up. Jed makes some money through YouTube and other stuff, and he's working on the other sorts of income. And for me, I don't know yet. You know, I might do some online jobs like data entry online, or like they have those like online assistant jobs. They're like temporary jobs and stuff. I don't know. I'm hoping that YouTube will bring me some money, but I'm definitely not gonna rely on it. So I'll figure something out, though.
I'm working on.
I always do.
Oh, sorry.
I always figure something out. So
that's true.
yeah.
I'm working on a job doing distribution for a major vape supply company. Just going around to all the different vape shops all over the country and getting them hooked up with the juice and making sales that way. So if that works out, then I won't have to worry about money at all.
Yeah. Let's see. Cliff says an EV jet and wheel crossover would be epic. Yes, I think it would be pretty cool. My family power says Just Incredible is a Vancouver goon. Probably. Mr. E says hello from Pasadena, California. Van is looking good. Thank you so much, and hello. Van says, once Van ready, are you plans to travel the 48 states? Yes, I definitely want to see all the states. I've been to quite a few, but I definitely want to try to do all the 48 states plus Alaska and Hawaii eventually. I think that'll be awesome. Rashomon says, you know, I can make $600 Taiwan in 48 hours here. Good pay. Nice. Jody says, absolutely, Jed. If you enjoy what you're doing, that is reflected in your videos. I've noticed a difference and big improvement.
Yeah.
Yes, I've noticed that too, for sure. You're entertaining and creative. Look forward to watching your new uploads. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Vindalin says, do you guys have a Patreon account? Yes, we do. You can find my Patreon account in the description of all of my videos. And you can also go onto About Me section on my YouTube channel, and there should be a link there as well. Or you can just go on Patreon and type in Evie Nova, and you should be able to find it that way as well. It is too bad health insurance isn't free for all.
I don't agree with that at all. Actually, even though I'm poor and I don't have good health insurance, I think the government's the most inefficient way to do anything. And if there's no innovation in the government, it just stays the way it is, and then they just keep changing, adding and adding and adding and adding more and more rules, and it gets more and more inefficient. I think it's the worst way to do anything. I think that the free market, having everything open, having companies come in with providing a better service for lower cost, and constantly better service, lower cost, better service, lower cost, is the way to drive, you know, costs down and value up. You know, the free market's the way to go as far as I'm concerned. I'm definitely
I'm not gonna say agree or disagree, because I've experienced both. Like in Russia, there is free healthcare in Russia, but there's also a private healthcare there. So you can buy insurance, health insurance, and go to private doctors and private hospitals if you want to. But
That's
if you
better,
don't,
isn't it?
But if you don't have money, you can also go and use your free healthcare. And it's either way, it's good. If you have enough money, if you want to go to the hospital and have coffee made for you and tea and have, you know, people put slippers on your feet, and you can go to the private hospital and do that.
Do you have to wait 6 months to get a surgery with the government?
No, you don't. Especially if it's something serious too. Like, you don't have to wait. They put you in right away. And there are so many hospitals and clinics and doctors out there where you don't have to wait 6 months. So in Russia, it works both ways.
I don't know. I heard in Canada, it can be really bad. You can have to wait like 6 months for a surgery, and by that time you're already dead.
I think they're
waiting in the waiting room for like 2 days at the emergency room for stuff.
I think there are positives and negatives to both ways. So yeah, I like both ways of, you know, healthcare. So I'm not gonna comment anymore on that.
Well, we've got it here too. We've got socialized healthcare. Like if you're poor, you can get. That's what I have right now, socialized health insurance, and it's terrible. You have to wait so long to see a doctor. It took me 6 months to even like figure out where to go to see a doctor. You know, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess.
Lovechild says nothing is free. Someone is paying. That's true.
Yeah, that too.
Do you prefer to travel alone or with other people? Pros and cons. It depends. I've traveled before Majid. I've definitely traveled alone, and I loved it. And I've traveled with other people as well. And it has pluses because, you know, you have another person there with you. But, you know, you can get into small fights, or what if the other person wants to go see something and you don't want to, or if you want to go see something and that person doesn't want to. It just depends on if you're more of the introvert or extrovert.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't mind traveling like with other people as long as it's not for like a long time. Like besides jet, like traveling jet is one thing, but like if there are other people joining us in their own vehicles, I could only do it for a very short period of time, like a day, maybe.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to travel with anybody besides her. We've been living together since we've met pretty much for what, 3-4 months now. Yeah, and we've been fine, and we've gone on a few trips together too, and it's been fun. But anybody else, no thanks.
Yeah. Naba says cool T-shirt. Awesome. Have a great night after dog park. Nice. Thank you so much, Bendring. You have a good night as well, and say hello to your pops. I love dog parks. Sean Murphy says, have you guys looked up DIY high top projects? I looked up a little bit of that. We could have easily ordered a high top for a different company and had it shipped here and installed it ourselves. But the shipping alone is so expensive, it would have costed more doing it that way than driving to California and have it professionally installed. And I really, if I were to make the high top myself, I really don't want to work with fiberglass or have anything to do with it.
I don't like working with fiberglass either.
Yeah, so I would rather pay somebody to make it for me than do it myself personally. Adams Key says, Evie, what inspired the move to the States? My mom passed away when I was younger, and after she passed away, I kind of realized that life is short and anything can happen. And I got real into traveling, and I wanted to travel and see as much as I can. Originally, I wanted to move to like Australia or maybe England, but I was able to get a visa to United States, a tourist visa. So I came to the United States first, and I loved it. So I decided to stay. Yeah, so that's how I that's why I ended up here in the United States. And now I'm a citizen too. I'm a dual citizen. So I have American citizenship and Russian citizenship, which definitely helps with traveling. Luft Shoot says, do you have orange amp to go with the speaker cabinet?
No, I have a PV6505 mini head. It's like a 1.5 or 20 watt head. It's awesome. I used to have the combo, the 112 combo, the new one, and I loved that amp a lot. I've always loved the 5150 sound. So this one is great because I can put it on 1 watt and we'll have no problem jamming in the band. And that cab has a vintage 30 speaker in it, which goes perfect with that amp. It's great.
Trayvon says, with Amazon or Apple pays around 13 to 14 an hour, that would be cool to do while you're on a passenger seat on a long road trip. I've never heard of it. What do you mean by, like, what do you do for them?
Is that like phone?
Is it like phone assistance, or what is it? If you can like send me more information about it, I would love to check it out. You can always just send me an email, which you can find in my About Me section on YouTube, or just send me a message on YouTube as well.
Just email me. You got my email.
Just ask, what would be your advice for anybody thinking about doing this?
Use what you have and go try it out.
Yeah.
You don't need a full van build out like we're doing. You can just take whatever car you have. I mean, as long as you can find a comfortable place to sleep in it, or a way to sleep comfortably.
I did. I traveled for a few months in my Dodge Caravan minivan with nothing in it besides like the stock seats, and I was totally fine. So if you're really thinking about doing it, just do it. Just go and do it and try it out and see if it's something for you. And don't spend too much time like planning and thinking, because the more you put it off, the harder it's going to be. I think, like, if you really want to do it now, just go and do it. Life is short. So
most of us YouTubers romanticize it quite a bit, and there's parts of it that suck, you know, like everything else. And I don't really include that because I want to put like positivity into the world, and I don't feel inspired to make videos when it sucks, you know, unless I can turn it into a positive, but which I always can, but still. Yeah, there's parts of it that suck too. There's a lot of sitting around and waiting around and being too hot or being too cold, having trouble finding a place to sleep, getting woken up in the middle of the night, you know, stuff like that. For the most part, I love it. I'd much rather be on the road right now than still building this fan out.
Yeah. Government is an evil. You're speaking the truth from something.
Minnetonka something.
Minnetonka something. Yeah. And the Adams case says healthcare is the same here in Australia, same as Russia. That's what I heard. Yeah, you know, and it works. At least in Russia, it works. I'm pretty sure in Australia, it works. To each its own, I guess. Jed, like the way you think about government.
Yeah, but they have to take taxes from you by force.
You're paying taxes anyway.
Yeah, but they're doing it, but it's unethical, isn't it?
What do you
If I
mean?
come up to you with a gun and say, "Give me 10% of your paycheck, so that I can give you health care," if you don't pay your taxes long enough, they're going to throw you in jail.
Yeah.
People are going to come to your house or come to your place of work with guns, and they're going to kidnap you and throw you in a little cell.
Well, you're paying taxes any country you go to. It's just part of.
Doesn't mean it's
Wow.
right.
Yeah. So many things would be better if the government kept the grabbing mitts off. I agree with that. You know, I definitely think that government has too much involvement in our lives. It would definitely pay a lot of taxes for things we never use or for other people to live off of and be lazy. I mean, I see so many people out here that use government assistance and they don't really need it or they abuse it, and that sucks because I know I'm paying for that. But I know. I don't want to talk about it anymore, though.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
we're jacked up.
Are you guys planning on doing any meet and greets while you travel? We might. I definitely don't want to meet up with like a bunch of people at once. I guess it gets overwhelming for me when I'm around of a lot of people. I'm more of the introvert that way. But if it's just one or two people, that would be kind of cool. We're definitely not gonna like plan anything out there. But if we happen to be in the city and you happen to be there and the timing, you know, happens to work out, then yes. Trayvon says yes, phone customer support. Awesome, yeah. Send me more information on it or some links. I definitely would like to check that out.
I'm sure we could figure that out.
Yeah. I'm excited seeing how well your new battery will work. Have you hooked it up and tried it out yet? Can you set the amount of voltage to charge with the solar controller? I'm gonna let you answer that.
We have used it to power a couple small things, and it definitely works. And yes, you can set the voltage from the charge controller, but the voltage that it needs is the same as a lead acid battery.
Yeah. I have been looking into Amazon Flex delivery service. So it looks like it's pays good 14 to 20 an hour. That's what I heard. I heard good things about it, but it's not something we can do, unfortunately. I'd have to sell or rent my house out, but I can't see it not doing this. Yeah, I would definitely don't sell your house, rent it out. You can definitely make more money that way over the long term, and you'll have like some sort of income coming in from it. You know, you can use part of it to pay a mortgage and the rest for your own personal use. I think that'd be kind of cool. And that way, if you do decide that van life is not for you, and you know you can't do that or you don't like it, then you always have a house to come back to.
I wonder how much it costs to hire somebody to manage it for you.
Yeah.
And to do the maintenance and stuff.
One of my friends, he has a house and he rents it out, and he said that after paying his mortgage and paying the management team, he still gets like the same amount of money as the mortgage payment. So I don't think it's a lot because they don't really have to do too much on it. Yeah. It's just once in a while.
They're
so
pretty much standing by.
Yeah. You guys don't have to say my name. Thank you. It's hard to pronounce, at least for me. I always have a hard time with names, especially like American names or weird names.
We're gonna call you M now.
Yeah. You know how it says, I was trying to build a bench bed for my Chevy Venture van. Then I found IKEA has $100 sleeper sofa that is really comfy and fits in the bed perfectly. That's awesome. I really like IKEA, actually. And I think I like it because it reminds me of home. Back in Moscow, when we moved into our new condo and remodeled it, most of our condo was actually made from IKEA. Like we had a custom-made kitchen from IKEA and stuff. So every time I go to IKEA, it feels more like home to me. And I really love their Swedish meatballs. Because growing up in Moscow, me and my friends would always go to IKEA and eat Swedish meatballs there. So that would be kind of cool. We need to go there sometime and get some Swedish meatballs. Yeah. As the temperature increases, do people become crazier?
Yes, I noticed that in
Yes.
the desert. There's a lot of crazy people in the desert
Yeah.
where it's hot out.
How much longer until you hit the road? We think about a month because of your surgery and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully a month. Depends on his surgery. If his surgery scheduled in the month, then it's probably going to be a little bit longer.
It depends on how long the
Yeah.
recovery is too. I don't know how long I'll be laying in bed.
Yeah, I've got 50 that says Evie can beat the shit out of Jed.
It'd be a close fight. She's strong.
Yeah, it'd be a close fight, but he does have some jujitsu moves. Yeah, we've definitely wrestled before, and he's very good at it. So, but I am pretty strong though.
She's really strong.
Yeah.
It's weird. She doesn't look strong. Like her arms are all
Yeah.
flappy. Even when she flexes them, they're all jelly and soft. But she's strong.
Yeah. Taxes automatically taken. I don't see it. Most workplaces will take and pay on your behalf. Then at the end of the tax year, you get a tax return. Yeah, it's the same in here in US. Taxes are taken automatically from your paychecks, and at the end of the year, you file your taxes and you can get a refund. In Russia, from what I know, and I've never worked when I was in Russia, but from what I know, you can do it either way. You can either have your taxes taken out automatically from your pay, or you just pay at the end of the year. I think most people just pay at the end of the year, so that way they don't overpay. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Jose says, I'm the mechanic in Texas. Anything you need, guys, if I can help.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Hey, can a bad ECU cause a P0300 random misfire code and no other symptoms? I replaced the engine in this this Astro, and I still get that P0300, especially under load.
Yeah.
And especially at highway speeds.
Yeah. Sean says, if you know Russian, you can get translation work. I do indie game development, and there's always need for people to translate in that field alone. Google Translate does not cut it. Yes, I still speak fluent Russian, speak, read, write. I talk to my family every night in Russian, and Jed heard it yesterday or the other day when we went to the Russian store. He heard me speak Russian. I definitely looked into it before in the translation work. I've never actually done it, but it's definitely a good advice. I'm definitely going to look into it because I can always do it just online. Thank you so much for that. As he talked to us, says Amazon has gone extremely slow in shipping unless you have Prime. They really wanted 99. Yeah, I have Prime because we shop a lot on Amazon, so we both have Prime, and I think it's worth it personally.
Saved a lot of money that way.
Yeah. I mean, free 2-day shipping, you can't really beat that. So, there's not enough money if you have mortgage. Yeah, I think it depends on how high your mortgage is or what percentage you have, I guess. But I don't know much about it. I've never bought a house. Oh my God, the government is the worst way to do any social program. They mislocate any money they get, like Social Security is going bankrupt. Healthcare programs belong to the individual states. Yes. In my experience, corporations are just as evil as the government. Depends, but
I don't agree with that. Some of them, yeah. I mean, you look at like Monsanto and stuff, but they're only corporations are well. No, I shouldn't say that. Actually, that's not true either. Never mind. I'm gonna pass on this one.
Can you say my name, please? Yulisa Vargas. Right? Did I say it right? Unless government means more freedom. I don't know. Probably.
What is it?
Less government means more freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. What color are you going to paint the cabinets? We're not sure yet. I ordered the wood. It's red oak veneer that you like put inside the cabinets, and it's actually made from like real wood, which I was surprised. I got a small piece of it, so we're gonna try that out on the small piece first, and I want to do like a whitewash on it and see how that looks. And if that works and it stays glued onto the cabinet, we might just do that. But that's still up in the air. We don't really know. We don't have any plans for that yet. We'll get there when we get there.
Jose Lewis, it was worse after I replaced the engine, so it's probably the wiring harness, huh?
Um,
And it's a little worse on gas than it was before, and it doesn't feel like it's backfiring at all. But obviously, it's enough for the computer to pick it up.
What's up says, say everyone's name. It makes us feel special to hear our name.
That's good.
Okay.
That's
yes.
in How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Okay.
That's a good point. I'm gonna go grab my dog real quick.
Okay.
She's barking.
Yes, I'm gonna start saying everybody's names. I'm sorry, guys. Lake Angel says, hi from UK. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Lake. That's awesome. Joe45 says, I'm sure people say things every day to you that make you feel special. What's up? You know, I definitely met some people that need a little bit more attention or special things said to them. So, Jose Luis says, yes, a bad issue can cause any kind of issue, especially with spark timing, but I will look into the wiring harness. Thank you so much. I'll definitely let Jed know once he comes back. First, I saw those videos on your engine swap, and yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh, I think I got to the end of it. Did I? Yes, I did get to the end of it. Oh my God. You guys have any more questions? Let's see. How many people do we have? Still 72 people. Oh, I'm like super close to the computer. Sorry, guys. Come here. Jed brought his dog here. How long have you been in US? From Joe45. I've been here for, I think it's going on like 12 years now, something like that. It's been a long time. Yeah, I would say around 12 years. Maybe close to 13 now. Yeah, between 11 and 13 years now. I do go back. I try to go back home as often as I can. At least once a year, once every 2 years. Last time I was home was about just over a year ago, and I definitely want to go soon. So.
Did he say anything else about the van?
Yeah, he says, yes, I bet you can read it. Tell Jed you love, okay, ex Jinko says, tell Jed you love him in Russian. Я люблю тебя, Jed. Okay.
Spicy.
Yeah, you got it. There you go. He's learning a little bit of Russian. Gwendolyn says, wish you both the best. Have to get back to work and wait to watch you guys hit the road. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. And yeah, thank you. Good luck at work. Joe45 says, do you have family here? I don't have any family here in Oregon. My dad does live in Seattle, Washington, with his new wife and new kids, but we don't really talk. I don't see him often, so I definitely talk more to my family back home in Russia. So Jose says, definitely check that first, Jed. There you go.
Can I just get ECU from a stock-looking Astro at a junkyard and swap them out and see if that works, or do I need to get it flashed first?
Cliff Lewis says, I love that you take the time to answer our questions this way. Thank you. I love the live streams. I'm having a lot of fun with them for sure. Ex Jinko says, what? Yay. Bobo Beep, are people in Russia more aware of chemicals and pollutants in consumer products, food? I think so. There's food and products in Russia actually have a lot less chemicals than it's here in US. It does taste better. Like when you go to McDonald's, let's say in Moscow, they make everything to order. So when you place your order in McDonald's, you actually have to wait for a while to get it. And they use fresh products, that, you know, and food in Russia is definitely healthier than here. A lot less chemicals in it. It's just kind of cool. So people, I think, are definitely a little bit more aware of it. Adventure with the Blind Guy says, Jed has not said the P word for a while.
Penis?
He just said it.
Is that what he's saying? Penis?
Jose Luis says, no year flash. No year flash. Okay, Adamski says, one good thing about being the boss, close the office door and spend the morning watching Evie and Jed. Awesome. Thank you so much for spending your time and watching our live feed. Jeremy Mason says, what stickers did with Pneumatic Fanatic clip on the train track was very funny. I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
I don't either. Jose, do I need to go somewhere to get it flashed and programmed, or can I have it? Do I send it to somebody, or do I take it to the dealership? How do I get that done? What kind of place do I go to?
Georgia Curry says, I did the polyeso on my van walls with the HVAC tape, thinking about the paper mache on the walls, then do and blue, gray, white paint wash over. That just keep low on our paneling. That's kind of cool. I think it would be cool idea to try for sure. If you end up doing that, let me know how that works out. But I'm definitely gonna do a whitewash on a what's it called, on the veneer, and I'll show it in the video, guys, to see how that works for sure. Hidden Highway says Jed is the same dog you were saying you probably won't see again last year or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is the same dog. Layla, she's amazing. I don't think she likes me very much.
Can I show him?
Yeah. Let me put so you can see.
Yeah, here she is, right here. She's getting old though. You know Dougie, aren't you?
Yeah, I don't think she likes me very much. I think she just gets
jealous
because Jed is paying more attention to me now. I don't blame her though. I try to be nice. Sean Murphy says, I've been looking at some vans and box trucks, old U-Hauls, even a used ambulance. Any ideas which is easier to keep up? What do you think is easier to maintain yourself on the road? The easiest to build would be the box truck, like old U-Hauls. That would be the easiest. The ambulance, I heard they like last longer because they're built for like heavy use, but it's hard to build them, and they're super heavy because there's so much goes into them.
Ambulances are usually diesel too. If you're familiar with diesels, do it that way. If you're not, there's a lot more DIY information on gasoline engines.
Yeah. Mr. Safety Forever says, I hope to go to the Hermitage Museum one day in St. Petersburg. Yes, do go. I would suggest planning to spend like 2 or 3 days for that because it is huge, but it's so beautiful and it's so worth it to spend the time there. If you do end up going, like every room you go to, like spend your time there because there's so many small details in each room that you can see, and it's so beautiful. And there's so much history there. I would recommend everybody go to St. Petersburg and see it. It's a beautiful, beautiful city right in the water, and you can always take a train from there to Moscow as well. Yeah, it's an amazing place. Every time I go to St. Petersburg, which is every time I go back to Moscow, I always stop by the Hermitage Museum because to this day I haven't seen it all, but I only spend a short time there every time I go though. J.R. Mason says 100 to 1,000 watt generator will run a rooftop AC. We're not gonna have a generator. They're loud, and then you have to put gas in them, and it's just extra weight that we don't really need, right? Yeah. So.
What do you think of this?
I like it.
See that I use the rough sanding paper, so there's a lot of like marks on it.
That's fine.
You care?
I don't care. We took out the grill and we painted it black over here. So he was just showing me how it turned out. Cliff6510 says, Evie, tell Jed I hope his surgery goes well and he has a healthy and fast recovery. Yes, I hope he has a fast recovery too. Evie, when do you go home? What type of van will you get there? I don't know. My brother either used to have I think he might still has a Fiat van. I've never seen them here in the US. I think they're only made them for Europe. It's a Fiat, but it's a gigantic van. It's probably as big as the Astra, I would assume, but it's very comfortable. Uses not a lot of gas. Amazing little van. So we might try to get that for sure. Georgia Correa says, okay, we'll do. Cliff Lewis says, yes, we all wish you well with your surgery, Jed. Thank you, guys. Hidden Highway says, nice dog. Nick Elite. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Nick. Ruben Sifonta says, yo, love you guys. Thank you. Bebop, Boobie. What are your tips to de-stress every day? For me, when I get stressed, I like to go on walks personally. So every time I get a little bit too stressed or frustrated, I like to go on walks and just kind of clear my mind.
You know why?
Why?
Because it pulls you into the moment. If you're stressed, you're in your mind.
Yeah.
The only way to de-stress and to get rid of that is to get out of your mind and get into the moment. Just pay attention to your body. just sit still and listen to your breath. Or if you're walking, look around, listen, get into your senses, lose your mind and get into your senses.
Yeah.
That's the best way to relax.
What do you do to distress?
Anything that pulls me into the moment. Used to
Okay.
be riding motorcycles was my favorite way, but now it's playing music or just gently shifting my focus from my thoughts to my awareness of the present moment.
Mm-hmm.
The more you're in the present moment, the less stress you have.
Yeah.
It's scientifically proven mindfulness meditation is the most powerful way to reduce stress, reduce cortisol levels in your body, and even heal your body. You know, there's been studies about that. So spending time just in your senses, pay attention to your hearing, just focus on what you can hear, or focus on what you can see, or even better, all of your senses, you know, and just be completely in the moment and out of your head.
Awesome, guys. So it's been going on for a while, so we're gonna do like 10 more minutes, and that's gonna be it. So yes, 10 more minutes, guys. You guys both awesome. Keep rocking from La Pox. Thank you so much. We're definitely gonna keep rocking. Survivor Van says thank you for the show. You're welcome. Joe Mason says open an Amazon store selling vape stuff. Open an Amazon store selling vape stuff. That'd be kind of cool. Jose says dealerships and there are websites that you can send it to and get it reprogrammed, but really check the wire harness for short to ground. There's a problem, blah, blah, blah. You can read that. Dan Rose says, how hard is it reading all these names out correctly? It's pretty hard for me. I'm horrible at pronouncing people's names. Yeah, so it's pretty hard, but I'm having fun with it though.
Yeah, me too.
Papa Joe says guitar equals distress for me too. Awesome.
Yeah, well, guitar, you're like playing music. You're not only getting into the moment, but you're expressing whatever emotions, you know, all those stressful thoughts have created. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1. Music's a really beautiful thing for that.
Jose said high tech tuning. It's the website.
Thank you.
Cliff Lewis says, I meditate to distress and it works wondrous. Awesome.
Thanks, Jose.
Yeah. Jojo Corey says, well, wishes to you both and prayers for the speedy recovery, Jed. Peace out. Time for this chickadee to crash. I got to finish the installation on the Vansling tomorrow. Awesome. Good night to you too. And I hope your installation things goes well tomorrow. Let me know how that thing you talked about earlier works. I definitely want to know more about it. What's up says, I'm living in my life viciously for you guys. I'm very sick. I'm not trying to get sympathy. I just want you to know that seeing you live your lives help people like me. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad that our videos help you for sure. And I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you get better. SC12 says, been thinking about buying an ambulance for my next van build. Any thoughts?
Are you afraid of ghosts? Are you afraid of body fluids and possibly having diseases in it?
Yeah.
There's ways to get rid of both of them, but
yeah, if you're gonna do it, I would definitely do like a very, very deep clean. And I would suggest learning a lot about diesels and maintenance on those.
And if you don't have any experience with wiring or electrical stuff, you're gonna want to learn that first, because those things they have so many things going on inside of there. It's just a rat nest of wires. And usually when they sell them, they just rip out old stuff, so there's loose hot wires all over the place. Yeah, I wouldn't start pressing buttons until you pull all the fuses out.
Yeah. Joe 45 says people died in it, and Luftschutz says also saved people. That's true.
Yeah.
Yankee Podro says, hi, what's the type of interior lighting are you considering?
We got a bunch of different types of LED lights. We're gonna have, I think, 3 or 4 different types of LED lights.
Yeah, we have some recessed lighting we're gonna put in. We have just LED strips. We also have fairy lights and those blue on push button lights.
Yeah,
whatever
you'll see.
Yeah, you'll see it in the video. I really enjoyed the live chats. Thank you from SC1212. Yes, you're welcome. I really enjoy them too, so I'll definitely be doing them. I'm gonna do it at least once a week because I really like it. Kibata says they're nice but super heavy in regards to ambulance. Yes, they are very heavy. Jose says good travels, guys. I just trace by driving as many different cars as I can. That's awesome. I love driving. I really do. So before, I would also spend time like just go on drives and drive around when I would get stressed. Internet News and Review says, hey, party people. Hey, we only have like 7 minutes left or something like that. 6 minutes left. So you're kind of late to the party, but it's okay. We're still here. Jerry Mason says, I bought a gray van back in the day that I had to rip the entire inside out to clean it and sanitize. Great deal, though. Yeah, if it's a great deal, why not? We got our van for an amazing deal. It was an amazing deal. Yeah. Cliff6510 says, good night and take care. Thank you, Cliff, and good night to you, too. Joe 45 says, you in Dallas, Jose? Okay. Papa Joe says, the fairy lights are the jam. I got them after I saw Jed's vid. Yes, they are. I got some, too, before I even met Jed, and I put them in my... No, I didn't put them in. I got them, but I never put them up. I was going to put them in my Dodge Caravan minivan first, and I was going to move them into my van when I bought it. But then I met Jed, and we just put it in his Astro instead. Brave Being says, love yourself. Yay. SC1212 Abel says, good night, guys. Good night to you, too. Marcelo says he's in Austin. And Josh Jostish, I think it's right. Anybody want to rent my house or trade for Class B or Lady Built event for the trial year? That would be awesome. It would be awesome if anybody responds to you and you can find somebody. You love citrus vitamin water from B Boop. Yes, I do. I'm obsessed with this. I buy it and I buy like 10 or 20 at a time. I love this stuff. I really do. Pablo Gonzalez says, any plan to install a shower in the van? We're not going to have a shower inside the van. We do have a little motor power shower head thing and then the little motor goes inside like a water container. So we're going to use that for like an outdoor shower. And if we're in the city and we cannot use the outdoor shower, we'll just go into the gyms. Dry Mason says, when you were doing your van interior, did you ever consider using like a Rhino liner spray on the interior walls?
I was told it's really heavy, and we didn't really want to pay somebody to do it for us, and I didn't want to do it myself.
Yeah. Psychedelic 44 says, hi folks, hello. Regarding surgery, Jed, be careful of constipation due to painkillers. Keep the fiber and fluids high. Research as hospitals not always totally informative. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for your suggestion or thought. Nicolette says, where's the first place you guys want to go after the build? Once we're done with the build, we're going to go to California first to get the high top, which is next to LA, and then after that we're gonna make our way to San Diego, and that's as far as we know. Yeah. Anut says, thanks for the live chat from Central Illinois and have a great night. Thank you so much and have a good night. Charlie Murphy says, any plans to drive by St. Louis? We probably will at some point. I stopped in St. Louis once when I did my trip from Chicago to Portland in January. I actually stopped by St. Louis and spent the night there because it was snowing like crazy. And but I definitely want to go there again at some point. Joe 45 says, what kind of surgery is Jed having?
Hernia.
He has a hernia, so we got to get rid of it. Yes, listen to Psychedelic 44 from Jay Mason. There's important opioids suck.
I think I'm going to get some CBD oil or something.
Yes.
Some kind of, I don't like opioids at all. I don't like weed either, but I'd rather have that than frickin' Vicodin or whatever.
Yeah, CBD stuff is amazing. I can get you some from my old dispensary.
You can? It doesn't make you high?
No, it doesn't make you high at all.
It just helps with pain?
And I can get you some like medical stuff that's only medical patient can get, but it's higher dosage. It doesn't make you high, but it helps with pain.
Yeah, I want some of that. I don't want to take the Vicodins. They make me feel so sick and so bad. Yeah, I just feel bad.
Yeah, I used to work for a dispensary, so I still have all my hookups. So I'm gonna get him some CBD stuff. Cliff Lewis says, "Thank you both so very much. As a major fan, I appreciate the live feed. Yeah, thank you so much for watching for sure."
Thanks, Cliff.
Keith Butler. I don't see our paths crossing before then, so hope to meet you guys at the RTR if you make it there. Yes, thank you, and hopefully we'll make it there for sure. It would be cool to meet you. There's a Cactus says, good night, guys, good night. Joe Mason says, take a ride to Winslow, Arizona. Hell, every other YouTuber has. Yes, I just watched the video, the Pandemonium video this morning, and she was there with Nomadic Fanatic and Caravan Carolyn, and everybody stopped at that corner in Winslow, Arizona. We might stop there, who knows. Joe 45 says, ouch, good luck. That was to you. Thank you. Trayvon says CBD is truly magical. Yes, it is. I've definitely seen it work wonders. When I worked at dispensary, I had a lot of patients who relied on CBD to be pain-free, who had like major car crashes before or major surgeries, and they don't like opioids, so they rely on CBD to stay pain-free, and it works wonders for them. Proving Ground says, hi guys, hey, we only have like 2 minutes left of this feed. Well, technically 0, but we're going to do 2 more minutes and that's it. SC1212 says, great sex is a good healer. Yes.
True.
That's true.
It might hurt quite a bit after they tear into my nuts, though.
I'll be gentle. Okay. I think that's it. No more questions. Okay, guys. So, this one. Pandemonium and Justin scared in the same videos. Yes, different tubers, but practically the same bits. Yes, I noticed a lot of vent-belling channels, their video styles or videos in general are very similar to each other. And I want to be different from that. So our videos are going to be not your regular vent-belling videos. Papa just says, have a good night, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you, and have a good night to you, too. Jose says, check the Fleet Foxes when you get to drive. Thank you so much, Jose. Annabella says, can you guys do video of how to cut a hole in the roof of the van?
I've done a couple of them. Check out my van dwelling playlist on my channel.
Check out Into the Mystery 13. He has a couple of videos on that. Mr. Safety Forever says, take care, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much, and take care. And Joanne Mason says, good night. Thanks for the videos. They're informative. Yeah, good night to you, too. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to stop it here. So, yeah, I hope you guys have a good day, good night, good morning, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time, guys.
Night, Annabella and Sean. Peace. Love you, sir.